What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here at Wall Street PR. In today's video, we're going to be going over Bam Resources, which the ticker symbol is as seen in this top left corner, NPEZF or NPEZF. As you can see over here on the daily chart, it's currently trading at 7 cents per share. Did have a previous high up here at about $1.12 per share, and this was back on February 19th of 2021, so about a year ago today almost. And then since then they have pulled back pretty substantially and have been kind of consolidating in this region between about 6 cents and about, on the high end, about 20 cents per share, but currently settling here at 7 cents per share. Before we get into the technicals and give my price targets and future predictions on the stock, I want to give a background and overview on the recent news, what the company does and things like that. You can see this is over here on their official website, which is called Bam Resources.com. You can see they control 100% of the Majuba Hill district, which is a large continuous land position located northeast of Reno, Nevada. This district scale copper, silver, and gold project is comprised of extensive mineral and surface rights held by private ownership, patent mining claims, and federal lode mining claims. If we take a look over here as well, you can see this article is titled Bam Resources Making Strides in Nevada as it looks to become the next generation copper company. If we scroll down a little bit further, another brief kind of overview or background on the company. They're focused on the identification, review, and acquisition of latter stage copper and copper, silver, gold assets in direct response to the growing worldwide demand and lack of supply for precious metals fueled by the new Green Deal in the United States and most other developed nations with similar programs aimed at addressing climate change. And some programs are heavily reliant on silver, gold, and especially copper to produce electric vehicles and other renewable power resources, as well as building infrastructure to provide clean and affordable electricity. And this is a pretty important little paragraph or section right here, guys. Copper is used to produce electric vehicles. I do believe the electric vehicle industry as a whole is going to be one of the most promising and the most one of the industries with the highest growth in the next few months and the next few years to come. So the fact that they are kind of the producer of some products that go into building those electric vehicles means they're a key player as well, and they should see similar growth alongside the EV industry. And then lastly, the company's flagship project is the Majuba Hill Copper, Silver, and Gold District, located 156 miles outside Reno, Nevada in the United States, and management has been mandated to focus on safe, mining-friendly jurisdictions where government regulations are supportive of mining operations. Then next you can see how is it doing. They said they secured a core drill rig from Falcon Drilling to advance their flagship Majuba Drill copper project in Nevada, United States. Drilling earlier this year is aimed at following up on surface geophysical and geochemical signatures that appear to be related to the copper altercation drilled in the diorite intrusive that was discovered in the copper gold target area, the firm noted. David Greenway, the CEO of Bam, told investors that he was pleased to be working with the contractor Falcon. So obviously this is great news as well. I'm sorry if that whole kind of section was a blur. There's a lot going on there. And then lastly, one more thing I want to talk about before I jump back into the charts is this article that did come out on January 3rd of this year, so 2022, titled Bam Resources stock jumps again, gains 25% in a week. You can see at the date this was published, NPEZF stock jumped 11.88% to 8 cents with more than 819 shares traded compared to their average trading volume of 406,000 shares. The stock has moved within a range of 6 cents and 8 cents after opening trading at 6 cents per share. And this could be due to the fact that Bam did close a $2.63 million private placement. You can see that that's the reason behind the rally. The company did announce this back on December 8th of 2021. They announced that its non-brokered private placement had actually been oversubscribed and had managed to bring proceeds to the tune of as much as $3.2 million. That's obviously good news, guys. Lots of things going for Bam Resources, and honestly, at this current price where they're kind of consolidating around this $6 to $8 range, I am a buyer at these prices. You can see this is a pretty strong support line. I'd say about 6 cents exactly. That's where they've bounced off of multiple times in the past, and you can see as of late, some volume, as indicated back here by these bars, has been kind of pouring in, and that's a good sign, especially when you want to see something like a bullish reversal. If we look down here as well on the MACD indicator, you can see it's kind of flatlined. When this orange line down here begins to curl back upwards and cross this blue one, that means it's a shift in momentum back from the sellers over to the buyers, and it's looking like we are going to see that cross probably within the next few weeks, which means we could see some sort of a reversal and some sort of a bounce back up, a move similar like to something like this. My first price target is going to be about 11 to 12 cents per share. That's another price level that they have managed to kind of hang around in the past, and that is something that is kind of a resistance level as well. So my first price target, like I just said, 11, 12 cents per share, and then in the long run, I do think they have more upside and could potentially retrace all the way back up to about 25, 30 cents per share in I'd say the next few months, next few years, if you are a long-term investor in Bam Resources. But with that said, guys, do your own research before investing. Only invest what you can afford to lose. And if you're new here, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.